Hello, Aries. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the week of November 5th through the 10th of 2019. What are they thinking reading? So because I have gotten these questions so often during my personal readings, I thought maybe I would check the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon for clarification of what the other person is thinking. This could be someone, a friend, a family member, a boss, a coworker, or, a love connection. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless this Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, with clearly defined messages regarding the person whom by which the Aries is thinking of. What are this person's thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives when it comes to the Aries during the week of November 5th, 2019. Okay, so this Aries is very caught up in what others are thinking right now. There is a special bond, but this Aries is trying to take responsibility for their actions. Yeah. They're too worried about the opinion of others for some reason this week, Aries. So let's go ahead and check your energy. I'm going to start out with the first Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti, and I'm going to be doing a 5-card spread for clarification, please. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, we do have a masculine energy who's kind of waiting at a distance, contemplating opening their heart to another and or waiting for communication from someone who is in a leadership position. Yes, there are obstacles in the way of this Aries at this time. So they're waiting to think and are thinking about how can I open my heart up to a new path, a new direction, a new idea. For the coffin is showing up, this means that things are coming to an end in some way for this Aries this week because it was supposed to. So there may have been an ending in connection to someone who is in a leadership position, and now this Aries is thinking about which direction to go towards. This Aries this week will be thinking about a business and organization and trying to understand why something came to an end. Now, the advice here is to start getting excited about the next adventure in your life at this time, Aries. It is time to get clear about a commitment, partnership, or a contract. Take a risk and roll the dice, for you will come out of confusion once you research what else can be on offer this week. There may be a desire here this week. I feel that Aries is having to meet up, to communicate, to connect with another, wanting to give kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, and etc. Recognizing something about themselves, rising spiritually to a higher level of understanding. Now I know where it is I want to go towards. After meeting up and negotiating with someone, there could be kind words, messages, or reason to celebrate. And it helps for this Aries to kind of perk up a little bit, because they're starting to recognize which direction they want to go towards. They want to devote themselves to see if there is still a connection. Okay, so we have a single Aries here. Now, we do have some Aries who are trying to find clarity regarding someone who may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or they are receiving some form of clarity regarding money, career, and finance by the end of the week. There is some fear here in the area of money. So you are being advised this week, Aries, by Spirit, to research how far you have come. Give yourself a pat on the back. Update that CV or resume. Find some clarity about the direction you want to go in the area of money, for sure. We have an Aries who is waiting at a distance to connect with another. But there are energies of the snake. lies and deceit, manipulation that is causing energies of burden. The advice here is to face energies of anxiety and burden and to go towards another to obtain some wisdom regarding your long-term future. So you are being advised this week, whichever Aries energy I'm reading for during this general reading, to find some clarity about a new direction. Spirit's saying look a little bit closer, where there may become one or two different opportunities. However, this applies in business or personal relationship this weekend. And there could be some indecision. We have an Aries who may be feeling stuck or trapped, but you're not. Okay? A second offer or opportunity could show up for some Aries by this weekend. And Spirit's saying the choice is yours. For it's through your prayers that Spirit has been watching the actions you're taking that has guided you into a group of people, family, friends. It could be through family and friends this weekend that this Aries is coming into connection with what feels like a soulmate. Hoping, wishing, and praying to move into a karmic and lucky path ahead. Confusion, sly and cunning behavior, trying to create stability. So you may connect with someone, but this person you're connecting with is saying, I can't, because I care too much about the opinions of others at this time. So what is ending, Aries? Is it just a perspective, or has a direction ended? What are the obstacles that are blocking you from coming into commitment or partnership with a business or a personal connection? Or Spirit's trying to guide you into the direction where you can roll the dice and take a risk, where you can take a chance and communicate, where you can ask whatever questions you need to ask, so you can come out of energies of confusion and get clear about which direction is in your highest, best good. To clarify, I'm bringing in the second Lenormand deck for this Aries energy, please, for the week of November 5th, 2019, the 10th. So you've got the tree here twice now. So it is a time indeed to plan your security and stability, to plant new seeds, put out those applications, CVs, resumes, start with a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, start your own small business. Plan for your long-term future. For some of you, it is time to, plan your long-term future by communicating with others this week. You have the key to freeing yourself from some form of obstacles and burdens, with the cross energy. For some, the burden has to do with children. You have the key to making changes in the home environment or with regards to family this week, because there are obstacles. Something's ending. If you are worried about a situation involving money, now's the week to connect out with people, to plant those seeds. For I do feel like by Thursday or Friday, some of you will be connecting with someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and are thinking about making changes in the area of home, family, or business. If it is business, an offer or opportunity may come by the end of the week, but there's confusion here. You've got the maze. Which way should I go? Am I making a mistake? And the moon. I need to find more clarity. For some of you, you're definitely dealing with someone, or you're thinking about getting more information regarding someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You could receive a lot of attention and recognition this weekend, Aries, or at least that's what you're hoping for. Because someone here is trying to figure out what is the next direction I'm supposed to go. And Spirit's saying we do want to guide you with the four-leaf clover energies into the path of your highest, best good. So at least take a risk and see, okay? Some of you are going to connect with someone in hopes that you can move forward with them this week, and then you find out that this person doesn't want to come together because of the opinions of others. Yeah, somebody wants to go quickly towards another and find stability and security in some way, but there's confusion. And Spirit's saying, roll the dice, take a risk, check it out. So I just shuffled the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and we have, I'm going to do a 3-card spread. Forgiving and learning, releasing and healing what happened in the past, planting new seeds, communicating with others in hopes that there will be a solid foundation. Even if it's emotionally and spiritually having to do with family and friends, now is the time to release and heal all that was. You may be thinking about connecting with someone about money and home, but may come to the realization that this person just doesn't see things from the same perspective as you do by the end of the week, or you're fearing that. Some are really hoping to come into a situation whereby they can come into partnership, get engaged, and or you're trying to find more clarity and you come into connection with someone in hopes that a new path will start and recognize that this person is married. I think if you ask the questions, the true answer from the other person is that they wouldn't make a decision right now because they don't want to affect others in an adverse way around them. So the advice for this Aries this week is to trust that Spirit will guide you into the right direction. Somebody here wants to connect with family, children, a group of people, friends, because they're feeling stuck or trapped in some way. There's a lot of anxiety here this week and burden again, because I feel somebody is trying to figure out which direction to go when it comes to commitment or committing to a job. There's definitely somebody here who needs to forgive and learn. I don't know why you didn't, but somebody here finally decided, and that's what the spiritual transformation is about. Now I'm going to plant new seeds. I'm going to reach out and connect and communicate. I'm going to build a solid foundation, even if it's emotionally and spiritually. Even if they have a different perspective, I need to find the clarity about a commitment partnership or if someone is in one. So to clarify the Romance Angel deck, I'm bringing in the Gypsy Oracle deck, and we have a 3-card spread here. So somebody is needing to release and heal the past, for there is a situation whereby with the thief energies, something is stealing your peace of mind. And I think that's something, life will push you until you have to finally look at yourself and say, what did I learn about myself? And now how am I going to build off of this knowledge and create something greater? So that's what this week is about. It's about really sitting and thinking about what you want. Now, about money. And that's where this money home thing, but somebody isn't going to see things from the same perspective. The advice here is go ahead if you want to, Aries, connect, communicate, get together, have a conversation with friends and etc. I do have to say that, you may want to get together and connect with friends or a certain person, and that doesn't work out specifically through conversation, but then something else shows up. Yeah, so there's this desire to get together and have fun with friends, to communicate, feeling imprisoned, hoping for some form of, somebody here has the thief energy. What is it you're truly looking at accomplishing? Yeah, because there's communication here and then there's falseness. Wanting to take a journey so someone will help for you to heal with the doctor energies from some form of misfortune, as you've had to sit in this room by yourself and think about someone who's been down a path, an older woman, someone that maybe you want to have as a lover, but this sweetheart is carrying this constancy energy, so they're still as stubborn as they used to be. It's a time to heal and let go of any energies of arrogance. Somebody here may think, you know what, I'm hot, I'm good looking, I know I can create love if I so choose. But then looking back again saying, I had the enemy energies in the past of manipulation, and now I have to acknowledge my truth. I wanted to connect with a child or create a child and family or come back into connection with an ex and children. And here's that reuniting card. Reuniting and then melancholy, kind of looking at this conversation. Now, there are a few Aries this weekend who's going to connect with others, and all of a sudden, something shows up. I want to say it's like on Saturday night or Sunday, where there's a bunch of cheerfulness. Look at this. After confusion, all of a sudden, you're receiving a lot of attention and recognition, and you're recognizing a lucky, karmic, blessed path ahead. Because you were also, even though you wanted to devote your attention and love to another, somebody here has been really devoting themselves to their gift. Wow. I do have to say there's someone here who wants to go towards another and open their heart to someone, and there's hopes here that this marriage, this partnership will bring great fortune. I see two different things happening here. Some of you are going to receive a lot of attention and recognition, and it's going to be a good time, but you're going to walk away from that with a better understanding. I think you're going to feel good even though you didn't get what you wanted. For some of you, you're going into a situation with this young woman energies of being ready to get married, and you come into connection with a pleasure seeker who's just wanting to have a good time. To close, I'm going to bring in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and collect, share, and read to clarify once again this 3-card spread. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Yeah. So somebody here is being guided to forgive and learn, if only within themselves, to recognize the chaos that has stolen your peace of mind in the past. Some of you are going to come into connection with someone who may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or come into connection with someone whereby you're thinking about making changes in the area of home and money, finance, for some even career. So the Choices Angel is flying in as you are thinking about money, as you are trying to make a decision about what you learned in the past through maybe people or situations that were chaotic and stole your peace of mind. Are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice is what this Choices Angel is asking. The good choice is to recognize the chaos in the past. Oh, yes. So Spirit's saying, find the clarity you need. For some of you, you're not sure if you're making the right decision, but if you don't check out the decision, you're not going to find the answer. For some Aries, this is about opening yourself up to Spirit, and the High Priestess of Spirit is saying, I'm going to give you signs and synchronicities. So as you connect with a group of people, or I may be guiding you to come together and have conversations with another or others, you're going to recognize the signs and synchronicities as to who is the right path to go forward with. So they're saying have hope, recognize unhealthy patterns, behaviors, and cycles in the past. For now, you can create success. You have the strength to cut away from whatever was making you feel stuck or trapped, and to be honest with yourself and with others. But I feel like be honest with yourself that this person just doesn't see things from the same perspective. That what you may want for some, you're going to have to let go of. And for others, you may recognize that someone's married and you're still fine with it. No, be careful. Some of you may be ready to hop, skip, and jump off a cliff because you think you can go towards this water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and create what you want by the snap of your finger. But this person may be married. They may, get together, have a good time with you, and then you're kind of left with the High Priestess of Spirit saying, well, is this the right journey for me? Is this the right path or not? So if that person, closes off after the gathering, it's because they cannot move forward with you because they respect the people that are in their life. Wow. Let's look at some spiritual guidance. I'm going to close with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. Know that you are very attractive at this time. You can create security and stability. Roll the dice and take a risk. Talk to old friends, family. Have a good time. Keep things light. Spirit does want to guide you into a karmic and lucky path so that you'll make the highest, best decisions, especially in the area of money. Some of you are going to connect with someone, and I feel like you're going to try to find clarity through one person. You find out they're married, and then through a conversation with someone else, you somehow veer into the right path. Yeah. Wow. So Spirit's saying trust yourself this week. You've come a long way. You have evolved, and now you can start to recognize the journey ahead that was meant for you. For some of you this week, you're going to shift perspectives and start to see things completely differently than when you came into connection with others. You can heal if you need to this week, connect with family and friends, free yourself from previous judgments and decisions, and open your heart to patience and kindness. To follow your own rhythm as you set new goals and intentions for a new journey for yourself, you can now release an old dark wound and open up to what it is you truly love. It is time for a big, bold vision and inspiration, following what it is that inspires you and trusting yourself. That as things die away, you will be blessed with this knowledge and experience, with signs and synchronicities about what is meant to come towards you next. So someone's kind of just looking at their options, going backwards, cleaning things up, and you're being guided to start a new beginning. That may be what this weekend is about, is where do I start my beginning? Who do I start my new beginning with? So it is a good time to just research old connections, come into connections with friends, family, and find the clarity you need. But don't sit in the energies of confusion or fear of making any decisions. Remember, Spirit's saying trust yourself this week. So to close, this card means don't overthink. Things will happen when the time is meant, when the time is right. Sometimes an error of judgment is just the hunger for greater experience. So this oracle brings the message that you are growing this week. You really are. Don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it yet, remember, so much is happening when the seed is still unbroken in the ground below the earth. It is summoning up all the might and power and force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst into the light. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. This oracle is also telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade every area of your life. This instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. So do not fret. Instead, choose to grow and to go with the flow. It's time for a big, bold vision after what has died away, after the chaos of the past, as you release and heal and open back up to what now can be. For some of you, you're coming back into connection with your children, with your family. You're coming back closer, maybe moving physically or starting a job in the area where others live. But remember, the other person or the person that you're thinking of may be focused on the opinion of their partner at this time, and that's okay. Now's the time to pleasure, seek, and to trust in spirit that you will be guided into the right direction through some form of recognition or attention. As long as you heal from the chaos of the past, things can turn out better for you. And it may be this weekend that you start to recognize just that. All right. So should these messages have resonated and you'd like further information or a personal reading regarding your own energies and the energies that will be available on into the future, know that I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below. I am still offering the fall winter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, my email, if I didn't say, is josiek42@gmail.com. Thank you for those of you who have donated very much from the bottom of my heart. Take care and